Hey guys, today I'm just seeing what I can pull out of this mysterious box. Don't know where it came from, just appeared one day. So far I've got a coaster, a bottle of gummy vitamins, and a cat. Let's see what I can pull out of it right now. Dicey Dungeons is a dice-based roguelite game by Cavanagh. Who's Cavanagh, I hear you asking? He's the guy who made VVVVVV, a platformer that is based off of changing gravity instead of jumping. Super Hexagon, a rhythm-based game where you have to dodge white things coming at you, and a lot of freeware games. Here's a list of all the games he's worked on. However, this is his first time working as a team. Every other time he's made a game, it's just been him and a composer. This time, he's doing the programming, the artwork is made by Marlo Dobe, and the soundtrack is by Chipsel. Dicey Dungeons is a roguelike game where you get equipment as you descend deeper into a dungeon as you fight enemies.
Sounds generic. No.
The difference this has from other roguelike games, and its main selling point, is that you use dice to attack, with each piece of equipment requiring a dice, or multiple, to work, with different equipment requiring different dice. On top of that, there are a number of status effects you can inflict onto your enemies, such as freezing a dice to lower it to a 1, weakening a piece of equipment to make it less powerful, or locking a dice to make it unusable. But your enemies will fight you back with those same effects. A lot. Screw you, bird. There are 6 characters you can play as, with each character having a different playstyle and limit break ability. Limit break abilities are special abilities that don't require a dice to use and charge up whenever you take damage. The different characters are the Warrior, who is the easiest character to get a hang of. Higher numbers equals higher damage, and he has a skill that lets him re-roll the dice 3 times a turn. The Thief, who steals a random piece of enemy equipment every turn, and is more centered around a lot of small attacks that add up. The Robot, who doesn't roll dice but gets them through a push-your-luck type of game. The Inventor, who has to throw away a piece of equipment every battle to make an invention that doesn't require a dice to use. The Witch, who uses a spell book instead of just equipping stuff. This is the hardest character to play due to her not having a backpack and not being able to just equip what you need. And finally, the Jester, who has a deck of equipment and draws random equipment each fight. The game is split up into episodes. Each character has 6 episodes, 1 normal episode, 2 character-specific episodes, an elimination round, a parallel universe, and a bonus round. You unlock more episodes as you complete them. Now, here are the last 3 episodes in some more detail. The elimination round gives enemies more health and upgraded equipment. Not much more to say about it. The Parallel Universe episode is probably the most in-depth episode I'm going to be talking about. How it works is every status effect is different. For example, freezing, instead of lowering a single dice to 1, it lowers all dice by 1. Shocked equipment requires health instead of a dice to free, and silence isn't nearly as bad. And the bonus round, which starts out normal, but as the deeper you go, more and more bonus rules stack on. The soundtrack is phenomenal. Chipsel did an amazing job with it. Each piece of music is just banger after banger. It's amazing. Listen to any of the battle themes and you'll see what I mean. My favorite track is the one for the final boss. Just take a listen. so good. Each enemy you defeat gives you XP. Earn enough and you level up. However, fighting enemies means you have a chance to die, so sometimes you should avoid enemies until you can heal. But if you kill every enemy, you can get to max level for the boss fight. Speaking of enemies, each enemy in Dicey Dungeons is unique and their equipment reflects their personality. A wizard that uses one random spell each turn. A copycat who copies your equipment. And a bird who screeches to make your equipment useless and then dodges your one good attack and then silences you, which makes most characters useless! Screw you, bird! Dicey Dungeons also comes with mod support. No Steam Workshop support though, but I think that's coming later down the line. And they make it super easy to make a mod. Just make a few spreadsheets and you're done.
I've done it!
Plus, if you don't like doing paperwork, they made a mod creation tool. Seriously though, this mod creation tool is really good. I'll put a link in the description if y'all want it. And I must confess something. I've been playing a modded game this whole time. Just to make everything clear, here's a list of mods I use regularly and why I use them. But this game is amazing, and I cannot wait to see what the community comes up with. There's already a handful of good mods, including a mod that adds over 400 new items to the game. A mod that adds a luck element to almost every piece of equipment in the game. And a mod that turns the mana symbol into a car, for some reason. Wow, what a great game. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get this magic box to work. The last thing it gave me was this magic stapler.